everybody, it's Gypsy and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. And today is Friday, January 31st. Yay, January's over because January is our worst month for weather, winter weather. Oh, it's terrible. It's been terrible. And that's normal for this area. I know other areas got bad winter weather and it's not typical, but this is typical. It's January. I remember about a week and a half ago, I woke up and I looked at the weather. I was so excited. The sun wasn't even up yet. I was so excited because it was 12 degrees first thing in the morning. Because for a long time, I would wake up and it was below zero. And our highs were typically, like single digits. We were lucky if we got up to 10, that was a good day. So when I saw that, I knew it was going to start getting better. So today and yesterday, the highs are in the 40. It's really foggy and gloomy right now because it is raining. The fog is because, you got the cold snow, and it was cold a couple days ago in the 20s. So spring is coming. That does not mean it's going to consistently be in the 40s because tomorrow it's going back down into the 20s. Then we're going to go back up into the 40s and then down into the 20s. This is going to keep happening at least through March. Possibly April. We are usually free and clear beginning of May. Okay, so that's typical of here. So anyways, today's video is a weekly winter gardening update. So I'm going to show you what I have done with my seedlings this past week. I've been hearing a lot about winter sowing. Now that scares me. I don't think I could do it here. I mean, if I were going to do it, I don't think I would do it now because it could very easily go back into the negatives at night or back in the single digits, during the day. And I don't understand, if the seeds are actually in the ground, they have insulation. But when you have them in a container outside, to me, it's going to freeze. So I don't get that. If anybody's had experience doing winter sowing in a climate like mine, okay, so I am in Northeast Ohio, and I don't know, I'm about 8 to 10 miles from Lake Erie. They say now they've changed our zone to 6A. I do not agree with it. I think we're still 5, okay? So, our winters can be harsh. And we go right from winter to summer. There's spring. Spring weather is it's like a hot second. Same with fall. It's like really, really quick. So if you have done any of this winter sowing, which I had never heard of before this year, this is not something you would do here. Anybody in a harsher climate, how did that work for you? Especially, if you know it's going to get that cold, you have to gather everything up and bring it in the house, or what? I don't know. I don't understand that. But anyways, I got a lot done this week. Just about all my pepper seeds are sown. I think I have just a few more, so now I am planning. I do it kind of on a month-by-month basis. So I start in January. In January, I'm definitely going to start my peppers because they take so long. I had trouble last year. It was my first year growing peppers. And I made it by the skin of my teeth getting some peppers, but not as much as I should have. So as looking back at my notes from last year, I had planted them in March, like mid to late March. I may have started some in February. Those might have been the ones that I actually got peppers from. So what I've learned is peppers take so long to go from germination to bearing ripe fruit. It's most of the year, it seems like. I realized I have to, in this area, because of the length of our growing season, I have to start them indoors in January. So that's what I've done. So I did that, and I planted a few herbs this month. So yes, today is January 31st. Yay, it's over with. We usually here start to feel better in February, like, oh, we're on the upside. So February is when I like to do my tomatoes. So I'll be doing tomatoes and a few other things. Got my list made to order from M.I. Gardner, and those seeds I have been buying from another vendor at where I found at the flea market. They've been working really good. And I've been paid. Well, the first few I bought $1.25. Then when I bought more, he was like, you know what? For you, I'm giving you $1 a pack. So you can't beat that. So I'm buying a lot of seeds from him too. I will be buying the tomato seeds he has there, and then I have a list I'm getting from M.I. Gardner. He's out of some of my favorites. So he has like a list, like you put in your email address, and when those are restocked, you get a notification and you can order them then. So what was it? Oh, my San Marzanos. I must have my San Marzanos. Oh, I think maybe the Mexico midgets, which I really, really need to grow. Because I had a customer last year. I had a few plants, but I was just starting out with the big gardening and wanting to sell things. And she was looking, I don't remember what kind of tomatoes I had, but she was looking for more like a cherry tomato. And she only has a small space, something she could grow on a patio. Now, you can, with the cherry tomatoes I like to grow, but they're indeterminate, so you're gonna need yourself a good trellis. But man, these things are so good. They're called Mexico midgets. I think he was out of stock of those, and I must have those. I mean, I love to snack on them. I like being out in the garden and you pick a couple of these Mexico midgets, pop them in your mouth. They're really good. But I think this would be perfect for my customer. So I'd like to grow a few of those for her. So I must get those. So February is going to be tomatoes. So I'm just finishing up with my peppers. So I'm going to go over to my grow lights and show you guys what's been going on. Okay, so I have all of my seedlings out for you guys to see. I usually have them under my grow lights, but some of them I put out here. So the first thing I wanted to show you, these were the first seeds I sowed. And I did have them in, let me see, they are in these pods here. But due to space and everything, these guys were getting really tall, I transplanted them into containers, okay? So these are the chocolate beauties that I planted on the 4th. These are more chocolate beauties I planted on the 4th. And these are some jalapenos I planted on the 4th. Now, all the ones that I planted the first few days of January were seeds I saved. And again, I'm not good with preventing cross-pollination, so these could be a surprise. I don't know. We'll see. Also, let me see. Was it this one? No, I think I saw one of these. Looked like they were just about to start their second true leaves. Let me see. Oh, yes. These two here, all three of them, not their second, their first set of true leaves are starting to come in. So when they get to about 2 sets of true leaves, I'm going to thin these out. But until then, I'm just going to keep them like that until I know they're nice and strong. So that's my big move up, was putting these guys in bigger pots. Okay, so these jalapenos, I planted these on the 13th, and they're just coming up. So I'm really excited about that. Now here, I'm going to take you guys off the stand. This is just too hard for me. Okay, give me a second. So here, these are the first set of pepperoncini I planted. I did these on the 13th, and they are just coming along really nicely. Yeah, I'm very excited about these. These are Christian's Pepperoncini, and the reason I call them Christian's Pepperoncini is because my son requested them. He wants me to pickle them, and then he has this recipe he's gonna make that sounds so good. So of course that's not gonna be for a long time. Now, oh, look at my thyme. The thyme pops up, it germinates so quickly. Now, I planted these on the 19th. Today's the 31st. Look how gorgeous they are. Aren't they beautiful? I am so excited about that. And then over here, these are my Cayenne Long Slim. So I planted these. When did I plant these? I planted these on the 13th. They're doing beautifully. So I planted 6 pods, all but that one germinated. Very excited about that. Here, in these here, these are more jalapenos. I planted these on the 2nd. I saved these seeds, and I have like a little one there. They're not doing all that great. They should be more along, but they're not coming along all that great. So something went wrong with these seeds I saved. Okay. So those are the jalapenos from the 2nd. Now these jalapenos here, I planted on the 17th, and I purchased these from M.I. Gardner. And as you can see, they're doing much better. So, let's see. These chocolate beauties here are seeds I saved. I planted those in the same day that I put I up-potted the other ones. I'm thinking I might have to do that one too. I'm also up-potting them right now because I'm running out of space and stuff. So these jalapenos here, I planted these on the 17th. No, I'm sorry, the 13th. Purchased those seeds also from M.I. Gardner. I think they're doing fantastic. My onion seeds, they are doing good. I think they're doing really good. Let me see when I planted these. Now these I bought from the other vendor, and I believe the name of the company, the seed company that I got those and I got my thyme from, it's called Bentley's. These I planted on the 19th, the onions. So I think they're doing really well. And then I have, oh, big red bells. God, I'm so excited about these. I planted these on the 13th, and I think they're doing really good. Let me see here. So, anyways, I decided to plant more herbs. I have basil, sage, and oregano, and I planted these on the 22nd of January. And the basil is already popping up over here. The sage I'm having more problems with growing that, but I do have one coming up there, so that's good, and my oregano is looking gorgeous. So I'm very excited with the way things are progressing. Over here, so I planted some peppercini, more chocolate beauties, and some thyme. I did this on the 28th. Let's see. Anybody gonna surprise me? Nope. They still need a little bit more time. No pun intended. These, what is this? Is oregano. I planted on the 29th. I know that's not anywhere near ready. I have, let's see, oh, more big red bells planted on the 22nd. Yeah, they need more time. Now, I don't keep my seedlings under the grow lights until they sprout. Okay, so I put these up here just so I could show you guys. They don't stay here until they sprout. So, oh, let's see, who do I have here? Oh, I've planted so many peppers, and I still have a few more to go. And I can't read this one. It does not want me. What is this? More Cayenne Long Slims planted on the 22nd. I don't know. You guys are able to see this one. Let me see if I put them back in here. There's one starting to pop up right there. Over here, I have more basil planted on the 28th. Of course, that's not going to come up yet. 29th, I planted some more sage. And what is that? Onions. I've been busy. I have jalapenos here. And cayenne long slims. Both on the 29th, which was 2 days ago. And let's see. I have chocolate beauties and pepperoncini that I did on the 20th. My pepperoncini, it looks like I have one about ready to come up there. The chocolate bells seem to take a little bit longer. These two here, this I planted on the 4th and that one on the 2nd. Those again are the seeds I saved from last year. Nothing has happened with them. I'm about ready to give up on them. My carrots, I had to cut those back, remember, because I was seeing little eggs on here. They are coming back good. In fact, I'm going to start harvesting these. These are the Paris Market that are very small. The rosemary is doing great. So are the chives. The peppermint, now I've always had this happen, not peppermint, spearmint, and what else? Shit, cilantro here. They died. So I had a couple cloves of garlic that were sprouting. I stuck those in these pots because I love to use garlic greens. Say you run out of fresh garlic and you need garlic. To me, the garlic greens are even stronger of a flavor than the cloves. So those are a good alternative, and they're just fun to use. And then my baby, look at this guy. Isn't he gorgeous? That's my giant sequoia that my son and daughter-in-law got for me at a gift shop. I think it's just beautiful. So, anyways, I've been busy this week. That's where I am right now. Oh, and I started grinding up my eggshells again. So I'm getting a lot of those. So, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.